Welcome back, one and all, to Trails to Azure. Last time, Campanella showed up and decided to be a jackass. Gotta go save Kia from the Castle of Mirrors. What the hell? Why are you glowing? Why? Why do I... Kia! Are you alright? Oh, thank goodness you're not hurt. Huh? What's up, guys? Is something wrong? Ugh. Don't you what's up, guys, me! What are you doing here, Kia? Why did you wander out of bed by yourself? Are we at that castle in the park? What am I doing here? Well, that's just dandy. She doesn't recall anything. Do you think she was sleepwalking? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, yeah, people do that, but all the way across an entire theme park, you'd be surprised. Do you really not remember anything, Keto? I remember hearing a voice in my dream calling out to me. Or maybe it was like I was calling out to it. Huh. Well, if it really was just a dream, then no harm done. We're just glad that you're safe. You said it. Come on, let's get back to the hotel. We've got to get you back to bed, okay, Kia? Okay. I expected more out of that. If I'd have known it would have been that short, I would have just dragged out the episode a little longer. Then maybe it's better we're starting off fresh. You look like you're in a good mood, Kia. I know this trip was more hectic than we bargained for, but did you have fun? Yeah, of course. We should go on vacations with everyone like this all the time. Maybe for our next one we can go stay at Aromaka Village. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I was expecting her to be a bit more shaken after that big scare last night, but seeing her now, it's like it never happened. Guess my worries were misplaced. What should I be focusing on instead of it is the society and whatever it is they're plotting. Is something wrong? It's nothing. Actually, Kia, you didn't happen to see anyone suspicious last night, did you? Like, say, a young man wearing a pink suit? No, I don't think so. But I was super sleepy, so I'm not sure. Right, well, it's not that big of a deal. Don't worry too much about it. So this is where you two have been. Hello, Maribel. Hi, Belle. Hello, Maribel. Thank you again for inviting us. Not at all. You earned the break, didn't you? And even then, you still had to work during this trip thanks to that so-called society. A gaggle of clowns, the lot of them. And one of them had the gall to lay their hands on my darling little dolls, too. The nerve of some people. The security departments had best prepare themselves for a thorough restructuring in the near future. Best of luck to them. I hate to break it to you, Maribel, but I doubt regular security guards could have handled something like that anyway. But hopefully we can. We're going to have to be careful from here on out. Well, corporate efficiency aside, I just had the loveliest little idea. But I wanted it to run by both of you first. What do you say to taking a commemorative photo together with the entire group? Now that is a good idea. You mean like that group picture we took with everyone a while back? Yeah, it's a good way to preserve the memories you made with everyone. That way, when you look at the photo, you'll have something to remember the trip by. Cool! Then let's take one! It's decided. Up here on the deck will make for a better backdrop than the cabin, wouldn't you say? Good point, and the weather is perfect. I'll go gather the others. Please do. And if you don't mind, could you inform the stewardess as well? Commemorative photos are part of the ship's service. She'll take the photo of us free of charge. For sure. Ah. Did she remember something? I know you've never want to cause your loved ones any concern. Being a strong girl can be difficult, can't it? Something is troubling you deep down, isn't it? I'd be happy to help if you allow me. So she's just putting on a facade then. Yeah, I definitely should have just ended out the episode here. Oh well. You've been promoted. An Invigorate course is a reward for your performance. Good things are proceeding smoothly. Campanella. The Celestial Globe. Indeed, preparations have progressed to approximately 90% completion. I should have more than enough time to carry out the order. Excellent work, Professor. Campanella, what can you tell me of the other enforcers and their ventures? I believe Blue Blanc stopped by for one of his little games, but he's already returned to his affairs. Ren hasn't come back to Crossbell since leaving for Liberl. And as for you-know-who, I move that we continue talking on taking a wait-and-see approach with her. She lent me some of those bound spirits of hers to play with, but I don't think she has any intention of participating further. What's that? That could have been Luciola, because I remember her having spirit summons, one that absorbed physical attacks, one that absorbed energy-based attacks, orbital arts. So that could imply that Lucy is still alive, even if, though in canon she presumably didn't make it off of the Liberal Arc. She was unaccounted for. That is fine. They are free to do as they please, just as Meister is. Perhaps, but the Enforcers have a bit too much freedom for my liking. Then again, that is how things are meant to be. What an irrational system she's put into place. That is the Grandmaster's will, Professor. It is senseless to question whether it is right or wrong. Regardless, I believe our final guest has arrived. I was wondering where she was. Timely as always. Another Anguis. My apologies for the wait. I see you have already started. Pay it no mind, we'd only just begun. I trust matters on your end have already been settled. I left everything to the hands of the Oathbreaker. Turning our attention to Crossbell. It has been quite some time since I last stepped foot upon its soil. Isn't it amazing just how much it's changed? It's fair to call it the most advanced metropolis on the continent, as well as the center of modern civilization. I intend to return there before the finishing touches are made. What do you say to meeting me there? We so rarely get together. I have no objections. Very well. I will leave the hereafter in both of your capable hands. Here is to the next step of the Grandmaster's Phantasmal Blaze Plan. Take care to set the stage well and proper. Understood. Yes, in the name of the Grandmaster. The referendum regarding Crossbell's potential independence as proposed by Mayor Croyce was drawing closer and closer. As pressure from the Imperial and Republican governments mounted on a day-by-day, so too did the citizens' fervor. Combined with With excitement generated from the debut of Arkansas's revival performance, emotions in the city were hitting a fever pitch, while a new concern was beginning to emerge from the shadows. Did you say cryptids? Ooh, cryptids are big bad motherfuckers. They're tough as nails. That I did. I don't believe it's appropriate to refer to them as monsters. Not only are they much larger, their origins are a mystery. What's more, they started to appear all over Crossbell. That's the one we went against. The commander isn't exaggerating. We couldn't handle it between just the two of us. We had to retreat. Then it isn't your average monster. I've come across bits and pieces of information regarding it, but there's more. Other types have been cited as well. Wait a second. That's the one we fought back in the old mine. The hell? You tell me there's more of these things? This was taken a few days ago in the mountains to the north. Scott and Wenzel were able to exterminate it. That's a relief. You two managed to handle that thing all by yourselves? Yeah, but we had to get the jump on it to pull it off. It was thanks to the CGF intel that we were able to take it out. Right. But there was something very bizarre about the whole ordeal. Our arts didn't have our usual effect on it, and it disappeared into a beam of light when it was finally defeated. That sounds familiar. Yeah, it's exactly what happened when we fought it. You said it appeared in the mountains. Does that mean it was out in the open this time? Yes, until now, monsters like these have only appeared in enclosed locations such as Stargazer Tower and the Moon Temple. It's speculated that some form of spatial distortion has emerged in those particular areas throughout, though we can't explain why. These cryptids, however, emerged outdoors, both in the mountains and by the lake shores. We suspect that the same spatial distortion effect could be occurring in those locations as well. That's not good. I was afraid you'd say that. Is that why you called us in here? We'd like to request the aid of the Bracer Guild and the SSS in dealing with these cryptids. The CGF has been on high alert at both Belgard and Tangram ever since the Mayor's independence proposal. Simply put, our manpower is focused there, at least until the referendum is voted upon. We understand. The SSS is ready to help. Us too. Should we go ahead and decide how we're going to divvy this up? That would be best. I'll provide you with the data, with all the data, and leave you to decide on a suitable course of action. If at all possible, I'd like to request that you look into the source of all this as well. Source. You suspect an external force is behind the cryptid's sudden appearance. Yes, think of it this way. Dangerous monsters surfacing on highways is a critical phenomenon. These cryptids, however, these cryptids, however, are an anomaly. Their emergence doesn't align with that cycle at all, which leads us to believe that there's an underlying cause. Whatever it is, it's capable not only of giving rise to cryptids, but of distorting the fabric of space itself. Interesting theory. Understood. We'll get to the bottom of this. I swear it upon the name of the supporting gauntlet. Well, shit's getting real. I should have enough time for one side quest. I never would have guessed we'd get to team up for a job like this. The notion would have been nearly unfathomable at the start of the year. Just goes to show, we've come a long way since then. Yeah, you guys have really made a name for yourselves. If things don't work out with the police, you could probably get hired at the guild in a heartbeat. Absolutely. I'd be more than happy to have you in the guild, Tio. It'd be a perfect match. Are you certain the guild is the one you intend to pair me with? We appreciate the sentiment. Tio is also not old enough to be in the Bracer Guild. You have to be 16 to be a Bracer. Her aiding the SSS is a special circumstance. That aside, I don't have a good feeling about whatever these cryptids are. Me neither. I say we should split up the work so we can get to it. The CGF reports of 5 of those things in total. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like you guys to take care of 2 of them. Offering to do most of the job yourselves, you're too kind. Are you sure it's okay? It seems disproportionate. Plus, Arias isn't here to help with this. That's exactly the reason. You guys are feeling the pressure from his absence just as much as us, if not more. Not to mention, monster exterminations are typically the Bracer jurisdiction anyway. We have other jobs to take care of in addition to the cryptids, so I think it's best to divide it up. Alright. The Society of Ouroboros. The Bracer Guild has a history with them already. Yes, Estelle and Joshua and the rest of the Liberalian branch first encountered them during the Liberal incident. The Guild has had a number of run-ins with them across the continent since then as well. Not to mention the attack on the Guild branches in Erebonia that's suspected to be their doing as well. Our presence in the Empire has declined significantly ever since, thanks to the pressure from the Imperial government. There's also the fact with the introduction of the railway military police and just the heavy infrastructure on railways, people don't have a need to hire bracers anymore. They're so prolific. For real, the more we learn about these guys, the less I want to know. Truth be told, the Guild doesn't know a lot about who they are or what their internal structure is like. We don't even know what they're after most of the time. All I can say for sure is watch your backs. Yeah, and give us a ring if you run into any trouble. The cryptids aren't the only common enemy we have. Those snakes are our problem too. Got it. We'll update you with anything that happens. Budding Turmoil, Chapter 3. Hold on. Reported sightings of large, enigmatic monsters referred to as cryptids in Crossbell State have recently been confirmed. The CGF is currently working to gain more insight on the situation. Little is known about these cryptids aside from the simple fact that they exist. As such, countermeasures have yet to be devised. All recorded details regarding these cryptids are provided in the following pages. One in Ursula Road through a small cave along the sandbar. Possesses various tortoise-like characteristics. Cited by the guardsmen on patrol, no attempt was made to engage as the creature did not stray from its location over a short observation period. It does, however, grow aggressive when approached directly. And on the East Crossbell Highway in a clearing past the boathouse. Plant-like creature possesses an enormous mouth, cited by a resident of the nearby boat shed. This report has yet to be verified by CGF. As with the cryptid in Case A, it does not move from its general location, but becomes combative when confronted. So I gotta go deal with a couple of strong monsters. Sandbar on Ursula Road and the outskirts of the East Crossbell Highway. They don't sound as aggressive as the one that appeared back at the old mine, at least. Still, wouldn't hurt to ourselves to be fully prepared. I remember the higher elements being active when we entered there. However, the abnormalities ceased to exist when the crisis was resolved. And unlike the Moon Temple, we didn't have to stop any bell to do so, which makes determining the source much more difficult. Now, since brooding over it, let's get a move on. Chances are this won't be the only job we have to take care of. The Crossbell News Service is planning to publish the Gourmand's Guide to Crossbell. Ooh, I probably won't be able to do that. Come to Crossbell Station ASAP. I need you to help me catch a counterfeit dealer. Stranger danger. My son seems to be up to something, but he hasn't told me anything. I suspect it has something to do with the suspicious man who visited the village a few days ago. Would you... Okay, sure. And the old mine monster extermination. You will have to talk to the mayor in Mainz to get the key for that. So let's actually... So we're going to go first things first. Not too shabby. I like that he has a poster of Ilya up there. That's a nice touch. That's the chief's room. And if you recall, Oh, hey guys. Is everything okay, Kia? You haven't been the same since you visited Shizuku the other day. I'll be okay. Hey, Lloyd. Is it going to be hard to fix Shizuku's eyes? Probably, if I had to guess. It doesn't sound like the surgery was a complete failure, but still has a long ways to go. I see. Hey now, Kido. I know it's hard, but you can't let yourself you can't get down forever, alright? The last thing Shizuku wants is for you to always be in the dumps because of her. Brandy's got a point. Shizuku needs you now more than ever. Do you think she'll be okay? I hope so. At the very least, she perked up almost instantly. No time to mull it over, though. A big black teddy bear. A rather basic teddy bear, a decoration for Kia's room. I should be able to just give this to her. Is that a mistranslation? I like how she still has the Mishy stuff. That's cute. Weird. I'm gonna leave the SSS building and go back in and see if that updates it. Nope. Okay, maybe later. Oh, let's go see if I can get an issue of Crossbell Times first. Really quick. Also, it'd be good to see if there's any new weapons I can obtain. Probably better to do that until after I do all those side quests before going after the main cryptids. First things first. See what Invigorate is. Oh yeah, Swordbreaker. Ooh. Put that on you. Crimson Ray. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I got such a hodgepodge on this other one. I should focus on just a single solitary one. I might go Earth, since Force does have a natural affinity for the Earth element. Unfortunately, I don't have another Earth one right now. I want to look at Invigorate, whatever that was. Oh, there it is. Ooh. That might be good to put here. Also gets Chrono down. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll go with that. Like I said, I wanted to go get an issue of the Crossbell Times from the department store. Oh, there's issue 4 in case you missed it at Michelin. That's nice that they give you the option to get it. When I go to the boathouse, I can get Wazzy his bedroom decoration. Now then, let's go to the Maine's mining village into the old mine. You will need to speak with the mayor of Maine's before you're able to get access to the old mine key. Just talking to him, we'll give it to you. Trying to remember where. Yeah, over here. Now then, there was a monster down here somewhere. Probably going to make me go all the way down to the bottom of the mine to fight it. Level 85, not a chance in hell I'm ready for that. I'm just making broad assumptions of where these things, about where it is. There's the end of the dungeon. Well, there it is. I was right to assume it's at the end of the dungeon. Still to get that level 3 turned up. Oh, I got a new craft book. Look at that, it was hiding a craft book. I think this one geared toward Tio and Noelle's weapons of choice. Shall we begin testing it, Noelle? Okay. Blast hammer. Okay. So... might as well try that out on a Cryptid next chance I get. That'll be the next episode. Might as well get a heal real quick. Oh, the ladder's repaired. And now, oh, God, it's a faster way out of here. I wish I would have known that sooner. Just saying, that would have been great. Probably the smartest monster that ever lived. It ran away from the sheer terror of me. Wonder if that wasn't a different... No? I don't know or care. God damn it. Well, it got a hit on us, but... Now, enough time and energy, I could beat that, but, you know... No time, no energy, so... Yeah, just take the shortcut back. Don't do like I did. So I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails to Azure. As I go do more side quests and hunt monsters, I guess. I'm the Dark Seraph, signing off.